Welcome back to another episode of Jurassic Island. And now, Rexy and Snaggletooth have new kids. Junior, of course, we've seen before. But now they have two kids, which we will call Big Red, and that one, I can't think of anything right now. From just looking at them, everything seems all peachy, but really something bad happened. Their nest was flooded. The old Spinosaurus nest has been flooded by the rain, because it's raining, and it has been raining all day, and everywhere's water. Right now they're in Rock Valley, but right now everything else is a mess. To us, this would be horrible for our kids, or if there's a kid watching this, it'd be horrible for you, because you wouldn't be able to play outside unless you have a nice pair of rain boots. These are my riding boots, because I ride horses. And I'm doing this movie series for my brother, so hi, Danny, if you're watching this. The T-Rexes were very angry because they already discovered their nest was flooded, so they're very angry. Right now they're staying in Rock Valley, so they temporarily mark this their territory, because Snaggletooth did a whole sniffing job while we weren't watching them. Rexy was growling because she was very angry. The new infants are kinda not the age to learn how to hunt yet. Junior already knows how to hunt. He catches his own insects and fish, but the other ones don't know how. Don't even know what that is, so they can't really do anything. Snaggletooth was very angry because all the dinosaurs have moved to the west side of the island, because the east side was completely flooded, which they are on the east side. The west side hasn't had any rain in forever. If you live in California and you've had the 2000-something drought, 2012 I think, the drought, you know how the east or the west side feels. But Snaggletooth was the most angry. He gets very frustrated, so he lets out a roar. He tells Rexy and the infants to wait here because he was going to go check out the nest and see if any water has subsided, which we know now that it hasn't at all. He gets there and he realizes it hasn't subsided at all. He goes in to see how deep, and it's too deep. Way too deep. And while he's at it, he gets a drink, not from here because the water's all like nasty, and yeah. But he sees a small lake over there, but he doesn't know if it's as murky as this. Then he turns around and he sees another lake that isn't as contaminated. It's quite clear. And it's closer to Rexy and all the infants, so he goes there. The water was less contaminated because it was on top of grass rather than dirt, so it didn't get all muddy. But this typically is a muddy area, but luckily it wasn't. Some grass had sprouted before it started raining. He gets a drink and then he lays down in it. He's taking a chill pill. He's trying to relax because he was very angry about what happened to his nest and all. So he's trying to calm himself down. But they knows of a better place to relax, where the water's warmer and it's much deeper. So he goes. The dino swimming pool. He gets there, so he goes in it very deep. He tries to find the deepest spot. He clears some dirt out the way, and it was covering up the deepest spot, so he lays down. This is the last place we saw Kona, I'm pretty sure. I think this was the last place we saw him. He knows he's done enough relaxing, so he goes to go back to Rexy Jr. Rexy is looking for him because she knows that he doesn't normally take that long with trips. But apparently he decided to. They were getting thirsty, so they were wondering if he found any water sources. He's saying everywhere is a water source. But then he looks to the side and sees a pretty good water source. It was on like top of Rock Valley, but it was a ditch. But it was still made out of rock, so it was perfectly clean water. Almost as if we were to drink it, it probably wouldn't do anything to us. That's how clear it was, so she goes. The infants aren't thirsty, so they just stand. She has a little bit of water drip on her head from a tree. But then it starts raining again, so she needs to hurry up. She hears some things go by, but she doesn't care really. But she will care when this rain subsides.